drown. Christmas jet and battle of delivery. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the lead. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery. Turbines humming, games we navigate. Every answer pushes past the gate. Colors bursting, liveries collide. Compete with style, let your spirit guide. From runway lights to the quizzes bright, every moment here just feels so right. Altitude climb, enjoy the ride. Wings spread wide, we'll be your guide. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of delivery. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the lead. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery.
A huge thank you to our channel member, Carl Crawford. I had to go back into the cockpit because, as you saw, it was getting a little noisy. You wouldn't have heard it, but I did. And I had to go back into the cockpit. Yes, welcome along then, ladies and gentlemen, to your Tuesday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. And of course, as always, hope you are well. Let's look outside. Okay, not too bad. I'll give you the view of the see the mountain range in the background there. We've got some fabulous scenery this evening. We are at Santiago in Chile, or Chile. And yes, it is. It's a bit chilly outside as well. We're in Chile this evening at Santiago, headed over to Buenos Aires in Argentina on board this Fenix LATAM A321, equipped with winglets. I'm looking forward to this. It should be a good flight. Not only that, we are flying under the call sign tonight of Land Chile 463. So it should be a fun little flight, this one. Flight time's about an hour and a half, if that, roughly. So we should be alright on that front. Let's take it back into the cockpit here. One of the highest airports in South America, so this should be fun. I'm looking forward to this. Let's say hello then to those that are in the chat this evening. Gemma, hello to you. Says definitely chilly. It certainly is. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready for the weekend already. I am knackered. I'm knackered. I've had 2 days of like not sleeping very well, and it's really hit me at the moment. So I'm like, ugh, quite lethargic today. But hope everyone is well. And hope you are well. Wilson, hello to you. Says, is Jenny on board? I don't know who Jenny is. If you're on about Janet, it's not Janet this evening because we're in South America, so we need a bit of a Latino Latino-ness this evening. I can't think of the word for it. So we've got Alejandro, which I'll introduce you to in a second. But hope you're well. Carl Crawford, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. So it looks a lot warmer in Santiago than it is in the UK. I can officially give you temperature. It is indeed, yeah, 26 degrees. So definitely a lot warmer in Santiago than it is in the UK right now. Wayne, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. And anybody else lurking in the background in the Lurkers Lounge, hello. Shall we meet our cabin crew for the evening? Now, I've spoken to him. He too is also very happy to be answering any questions that you might have. So let's just halt the music. And let's say a very good evening to Alejandro, who's joining us tonight. Alejandro, we are now live on YouTube. Good evening to you. How are you? And is there anything you want to say to our viewers who are watching right now?
Thank you, Captain Tom. I'm doing great. I'm excited to connect with our viewers on YouTube.
There you go. Very short, very put to the point. He's the professional. So I don't think I'm getting roasted this evening, so that might be good. I'll leave that for the chat. But Alejandro is with us this evening on board as the cabin crew. Alejandro, who do we have on board this evening as cabin crew?
We have a fantastic crew on board this evening, Captain Tom. Joining me are Maria, Carlos, and Lucia. We're all set to provide excellent service for our passengers.
Good stuff. That's what I want to hear. I'll be back with you in a sec.
Understood, Captain Tom. I'll be here.
Yeah, see? He straight to the point. He knows his place. That's what we like. Lewis, evening to you as well. Hope you're doing well on this very cold evening here in the UK. Dan Graham as well joining in as well. Hope you're doing well. Wilson says not as funny as Jenny. Nope. Her name's Janet. And like I said, we're going to go through as many of the voices as we can to kind of showcase, because they're all very different. So we're not going to get Janet every time. There are some other funny ones out there. And some other professional ones as well. So we're mixing and matching and going through them all. So not everybody's going to be like Janet, unfortunately. But Janet will be with us again very, very soon. Don't panic. It'll be fine. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's prep the aircraft for boarding, shall we? So let's import our flight plan for the evening over to Buenos Aires. They reckon it's about an hour and 25 minutes this evening, which sounds good to me. We are looking at how many passengers? I don't want to board that many. Let's go 150 passengers. We'll leave 50 behind. So I'm feeling like on that generous side of things. Right, 3,165 kilos of cargo, and fuel tonight is 8,927 kilos of fuel. Let's apply that. Let's go to the top here. Let's turn the batteries on. External power to the on position. Let's get the lights turned all the way up. Let's get the ADAS or the the IRS switched on. Nav logo and APU can go on. Emergency exit lights are armed. We'll then press the start button. APU bleed switch on, and that should be good for the aircraft to be turned on. Gemma says, can we have one with an easier name to spell when we want to ask a question? Oh, there's no pleasing you lot, is there? Lewis says, can you ask the Spanish one? Alejandro. Alejandro. Squirtle, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Good evening. welcome to you. And what we'll do is as well, we'll get a quick radio check here at Santiago. So let's do this very quickly. Santiago clearance delivery. Good evening to you. Land Chile 463 radio check.
Land Chile 463 Santiago clearance. I hear you.
Loud and clear. He will be known as the Spanish one until I know how to spell it. It's Alejandro. Shall I type it in the chat? Right, here we go. Make a note of this one, everyone, on your bits of paper. There you go. Alejandro. There you go. That's him. Alejandro. Yes, like the Lady Gaga song, yes. Alejandro. So I hope everyone's had a wonderful Tuesday. We'll begin the boarding process. Here we go. Let's begin loading the aircraft for our short hop to Buenos Aires. So the aircraft is getting...
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do.
Aircraft's getting prepared. We'll load our flight plan in. In fact, what we'll do before we even do that, let's just... So again, you'll start hearing...
Land 706 Heavy, pass your message. Santiago clearing. Request.
That's people in the area that you're hearing on frequency.
On 112, contact ground on.
Squirrel says, why aren't you on VATSIM? You can't watch others without subjecting yourself to the pain. I can't. I don't want to. Basically, VATSIM's there just for like the fun of it. I think I don't have the confidence to do it, and I'm not like totally clued up with everything. So there you go. That's why we don't do it. That's why we don't do it. Dom, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Let's go and hopefully, fingers crossed, have a bit of issue with this sometimes, where it doesn't pick it up, even though I've requested it. Yes! There we go, we like that. So it's found our flight. So, let's go cost index here. Dom's very good. He's finished his night shift. Happy days. Time to celebrate.
Passengers boarding started.
Right, so our cost index today is a very low 5, which is fine. And we're going to be cruising, hopefully, at 34,000. I got a feeling we're going to be given something else. So yeah, we're using a program that is designed to be an alternative to those that don't particularly want to be talking to real people. And it's just a nice little way to kind of have some fun with the flight simulator, as we found out last night with good old Janet. We like Janet. Everyone liked Janet. Everyone's asking where Janet is. Janet's having a rest. She's a rest day this evening. Right. So we need to work out what we're doing departure wise. So we need to get our clearance. So let's do that. And then we can. So I should imagine it should give us the Alba 6 Charlie departure into. Out of Santiago. But we'll see what happens. Grumpy though, as I've been drink free. Okay. Lewis says I seriously need Janet on Wayne's train rides. That'd be good if you could, but no, unfortunately, it's only for the flight sim. Only for the flight sim. Wilson says okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, right. Let's go for it. Let's get some clearance and see what it's going to give us. I think it should be what we've got programmed into the thing. So let's go for it. Santiago clearance. Land Chile 463 requesting IFR clearance to Buenos Aires. Totally did the ATIS, but doesn't matter. They don't recognise that. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Land Chile 463. Information Romeo is current. Cleared to Ezeiza. After departure, fly radar vectors to Vagos. Then as filed. Departure runway 17 right. Initial climb 6,000. Departure on 123.8 squawk 5527.
Well, I know it's Alba, so we'll go for the Alba 6 over 5 Charlie, which is supposed to be Alba 6 Charlie. So that's fine. At least we got that. Clear to Buenos Aires. Fly radar vectors to Vagos. Departure runway 17 right. Initial climb 6,000. Departure on 123.8 squawk 5527. Land Chile 463.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Hello, delivery. It's LAM 632 requesting clearance to Sao Paulo.
Land Chile 463. Read back correct. Ground is on 122.6. Safe flight, sir.
Oh, getting the sir treatment. Thank you. I'll take that. I'll take the sir treatment. Yeah, Wilson, that's... So, you're supposed to use ATIS first. When you use ATIS first, it's fine, because then you get, like, the information Romeo, Charlie, blah, 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 whatever.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of LATAM Airlines, I would like to warmly welcome you aboard LATAM Airlines Flight 463, departing from beautiful Santiago and heading to the vibrant city of Buenos Aires.
Go on, Alejandro
Please
San.
take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to our wonderful crew, including myself, Maria, Carlos, and Lucia. We are here to make your journey as comfortable as possible. Thank you for choosing LATAM Airlines.
The professionalism is incredible. That is impressive. Right, now we know that we are going in runway 11 at Buenos Aires. And I think it's Assad 6 Alpha? Nope, not even close. Well, it will be. Cool. So the flight plan might have a discrepancy in there. No. Okay. Oh, this is getting easy. This is. Cool. Yeah. How was your Tuesday? How was it? Mine was pretty decent. Not too shabby. Been to some wonderful places today. Saw the snow on the hills and mountains, but yeah, snow on the hills at Dartmoor and Exmoor, which was a belter. Lovely to see. Right, so they want to climb to 6,000 initially, but we just hang on here. So how high above sea level are we? So we're about 1,500 feet above sea level at the moment, so that's fine. Okay, now we wait. And the aircraft is boarding. He is professional. Oh, he certainly is. Certainly is professional. Like I said, each professional character is very different. I ran through a load of them at the weekend just to kind of say hello to them, see if they're professional, and they each one is very different to how they deal with the professionalism. So yeah, not everyone is the same, which is pretty decent. James has had a better day at work today than yesterday, despite only getting about 4 hours sleep. That is about maybe 2.5 hours more than what I got last night. No idea why, just did. Carl says, been freezing here with black ice everywhere. Yeah, it's been cold. It's been cold here. But no snow unless you're on the higher grounds. And Wilson says a LATAM 777 landed earlier in Victorville.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
See, ATC's very, very busy. They're like, yeah, give us a moment. We'll be with you in a minute.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
So, last time we flew the Fenix 321 was, I believe, Monarch to Gibraltar, I think, from Birmingham. So it's been a while. Our first 321 flight of the year. Lee Class, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. And Gemma says, had a bit of snow here for about 10 minutes earlier this afternoon, but everything seems to be iced over now. Yeah, I think for us down here tomorrow is when it's supposed to get like stupidly cold. But I don't think we'll have any snow. There is a warning out for it, but I don't think we'll get it. I'll be amazed if we do. So, whoa! Departure of Sky Airlines there. What we got down here then? Oh, he's had enough. He's done. He's finished. Jeez. Oh! Crazy fool nearly hitting the aeroplane there. So the scenery around Santiago, if we have a quick nosy, is looking pretty spectacular. One would think the Andes? Not clued up with that side of things, but is that not the Andes? There. No scenery for this. This is like default airport, which actually is not that bad. And of course, we've got an Iberia 350 and a Air France 350 at the back. So just waiting to... Are we boarding or are we waiting here? Oh no, we've got people boarding. We've got 56 passengers boarding already. That was close as Gemma it was. Do like how clearance are like safe flight, sir. So, oh, what are you after? I don't think we can flirt with Alejandro like Lewis did with Janet last night. Mind you, it depends what Lewis is into. Correct. Wayne, I never set routes because you never tell me until the day before what they are, and by that point I can't be asked to change it. Gemma says I'll just have to flirt with him instead. Well, you can see if it works, but maybe when we're in the air. Who wants to be the one to ask Alejandro a question first and see if he actually answers it? I don't know how serious he'll answer the questions. I don't know what questions that can get asked that he will answer. So, does anyone want to try and give it a go? Does okay, let's try it. Let's go for that. Alejandro, I know you're busy with boarding, but our YouTube viewer Gemma wants to ask you a question. Are you happy to answer it?
Of course, Captain Tom. I'd be happy to answer Gemma's question. Just let me know what she wants to ask.
Right on. Gemma's asking, do you like the snow?
Oh, I do enjoy the snow, Captain Tom. It's so beautiful and peaceful, eh? But I must say I prefer the sunny beaches of Valencia.
So Alejandro's Spanish. He's the closest thing to a Latino that the program has. So he'll say places in Spain, and he is from Valencia. It's a long way from home, but he was drafted in for extra pay to deal with the flight this evening. So, just saying. But there you go. Alejandro enjoys the snow.
Charlie Echo Lima request clearance to Sierra Charlie from Southman. Via 21.
I feel like we can get on board with the professional ones as well. I feel like they could give us some right good dialogue here.
Sierra Charlie Echo Lima request start to pushback.
NBA contact ground on 122.6 for pushback.
Does Alejandro ever eat yellow snow? I'm not asking him whether he eats yellow snow. Okay, let's go for it. Let's ask that one. Alejandro, Carl in our YouTube chat is asking you a question of what snacks are in the trolley tonight. Let's see if he answers.
Oh, Captain Tom, we have a delightful selection of snacks in the trolley tonight. We have some delicious nuts, chocolate bars, and savory crackers. I'm sure Carl will enjoy them.
Why, there you go. Nuts,
Ladies
chocolate
and
bars.
gentlemen, for our snack service this evening, we have a delightful selection, including nuts, chocolate bars, and savory crackers. Enjoy!
Oh, savoury crackers. I wonder if he does like the Japanese rice crackers. You know the ones I'm on about? The ones that come in like a black packet in like Tesco's or something. They get classed as savoury crackers. It's either that or he's just offering Snacker Jacks to people. In the most Spanish way possible, would you like some Snacker Jacks? Delicious nuts. That's what's caught Gemma's. Someone wave Gemma down. She's getting a little bit hot over there thanks to Alejandro's delicious nuts. Carl says, I'll take the chocolate. Carl is satisfied this evening. He's got the chocolate bars. I wonder if he knows what flavour the nuts are. Alejandro, what flavour are the nuts on board this evening? Now even I'm curious.
Oh, Captain Tom, we have a lovely selection of nuts this evening. We have salted almonds and mixed nuts. I'm sure our passengers will enjoy them.
Don't say I don't find out information for you. Mixed nuts and salted almonds. There you go. If you like your nuts. There you go. Salty nuts for you. Who says the professional ones can't have a bit of a joke and a giggle at the same time? I don't think we get cabin crew on Thursday with the cargo. We might have to set up a co-pilot for Thursday. That's one I've not... Excuse me, that's one I've not done yet. So I need to... I might run that as a test tomorrow and see what co-pilot's like. Because we're running, obviously, the cargo A300. So, obviously, we can't have cabin crew for that. So I might set up a co-pilot and see what that's like. Yeah, Wayne's not holding back. Goodness me. Initially, I read that as a month full of nuts, and I was like, that's a long time, a month. And then I've just reread it, and it's like a mouthful of nuts. That's my fault. Carl says co-pilot Emma. I've got to, because I don't want to muck about the settings now, so I'll do them either when we finish the flight or tomorrow when I'm just running a test with it. But I'll see what there is, and I imagine there's... actually, I'll tell you what, screw it, I'll do it now. I just want to see what kind of options we get. So if I go channel 2... You can pick out, like... if I go Polish, what happens here? Okay, that does... Okay, so language doesn't really matter. So who have we got? What a great name that is. Ace Wallaby. My guess is that he is Australian. Oh my god, no. I've just seen it. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I can't. You'd have to wait and see. That is not... No, that's not... Okay. Apparently you can get Janet as a co-pilot. Which is cool. Oh, I'm not gonna give... Okay. I'm not gonna give away too much. I have seen some names on there that I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to try these out tomorrow. Oh. One of them, if it works, is going to be just brilliant. Janet the co-pilot. Could you imagine? But there are some stonking names on there. And not just like typical like AI names. There are some well-known names in there as well. Mate. As a co-pilot, could you imagine? Right, 30 passengers left to board before we can get ourselves ready for pushback. How well known? There are some well-known ones on there. There's a couple, like, let's say streamers, and one that in particular that really had me laughing just then would probably look at you and say that you would need to respect his authority. Just saying. I'm not giving too much away. So I think we're all baggaged up. That's fine. Don't forget as well, down below on the ticker that's running across the bottom of the screen is the schedule for the rest of the week. That will reduce as the day goes on, and then Sunday when Wayne is on, you will see this being changed live when Wayne is on, because I will be adding to this. So this will be running along the bottom of the screen on Sunday, but the schedule will go in the background because I have access to it. So whatever I add to it, it will come up on Sunday, so you'll get the schedule basically happening live there and then as I do it. But on the screen right now is what we're doing Thursday when I return. DHL A300 from Rome, not the main one, the other one. Rome Airport to Leipzig. And we'll set up a co-pilot for that one. And see what that's like. Friday, VATSIM Friday returns with Frankfurt once again from 6:30. Saturday we are revisiting a route that is known for Dublin's long stay car park getting absolutely obliterated. The Aer Lingus, this time on the RJ85 from Dublin to London City with a return to Dublin. 1 PM start for that one. And then Wayne is with you on Sunday night as well. Of course, as always, it is all subject to change. So, nearly there. A couple of few more passengers to go. I make that out to be about 12 passengers remaining. Carl says I can have a guess, but I won't. If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. I've got to try it out tomorrow. I think it'd be great fun. Carl's looking forward to the Dublin flight. Hopefully we have full working engines this time. And 2 don't blow out on us. That would be the aim. What we'll do is as well is we'll use the exact same flight number from the stream we did last year. Should be good fun. Look forward to revisiting that one on Saturday. 3 passengers remaining, probably late from being at the bar. Chucking down a few tequilas to get themselves through the flight tonight. Then what we'll do is we'll get Alejandro to go through the safety procedures as well, the safety demo, once we taxi. So we have got the bong to let us know that we are boarded and good to go. So let's get the beacon light turned on. That will automatically send a thing to say to get us prepared for pushback. Well, we are going to need to request that ourselves, so we're good to go for ground. So let's tune into ground by clicking that as well. I will show you at some point how this all works. Maybe might do it tonight, might do
Good
it
afternoon, ladies and
at some point.
gentlemen. On behalf of LATAM Airlines, I would like to warmly welcome you aboard LATAM Airlines Flight 463, departing from Santiago and heading to Buenos Aires.
Oh, and Alejandro
We
San.
have a fantastic crew on board this evening, including our captain, Tom Whittle, our first officer, Random, and my wonderful colleagues, Maria, Carlos, and Lucia. We expect a flight
Random
time of
is
approximately 1 hour and 24 minutes.
Because we don't
Now,
have a
please pay
person
attention
there,
to the following
so it's
safety
random.
demonstration. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To unfasten, simply lift the buckle. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. For water landings, we have life vests located under your seats. To use them, pull the vest out, slip it over your head, and pull the straps to tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. This Airbus, a 321, has multiple emergency exits. There are 2 exits at the front, 2 over the wings, and 2 at the rear of the aircraft. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy your flight with us today.
He's good. He's good. He's very professional. Right, let's get the okay for push. Santiago ground, good afternoon. Land Chile 463, ready to push and start. It's good. He knows his stuff, doesn't he? Oh, Alejandro.
Land Chile 463, Santiago ground, push and start approved, face west.
Push and start approved, face west, Land Chile 463. Belter, right, here we go then. We need to continue with our pushback. Here we go. Lego. He knows his stuff, does Alejandro. Right. I think we're departing off the left, aren't we? No, we're not. We're going off the right. Are you sure? So we're there. Left is... Oh, we are going off the right. Okay. So in that case then, we need to be pushing and facing there. Right, let's go. Time for push. And before anyone asks, yes, filters are on. They're definitely on.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Okay, so it should be a fun flight, this one. Very much looking forward to this. I really do enjoy the Fenix A321. I fly it more offline than I do online, if you know what I mean. But it should be a fun flight. So those of you on board, if you have a question for our cabin crew this evening, chuck it in the chat, and we'll see if we can help you with your queries. That beautiful scenery behind us.
Santiago ground taxi to gate via Uniform Zulu Golf Papa Golf. Have a good day. NBA Santiago ground taxi to parking via Uniform Zulu Golf Papa Golf. Have a good day.
Oh. Oh, I know why. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Jim, evening to you. It says, asking for a numpty. Has the new Jill's manager obviously joined the club as well? Oh, do you know, I had to read that again. I was like, I don't know if he's like typed something in there that I don't know if it's like a mistyping or something like. But no, I know what you mean now. Obviously, I mean it is what it is, Jim. It is what it is. Again, I mean Alejandro might know who Gillingham are. Never say never. Obviously.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Now, I'm not picking my nose, I promise. I've got a really itchy, like, upper lip. Does Alejandro like the Jills? I can't ask him that. Alejandro, what are your thoughts on Gillingham Football Club? If he says he likes them, this is all on you. This is not me.
Oh, Captain Tom, I don't really follow football much, eh? But I've heard Gillingham has a passionate fan base. Maybe I should check them out sometime.
Requesting pushback and start up.
Yeah, Alejandro, I wouldn't check on Gillingham Football Club if I were you. They're not very good.
Santiago ground, Golf 1476 is
Oh, I see what you mean, Captain Tom. Maybe I'll stick to following the teams from Valencia instead, eh?
Valencia sounds like a better bet than anything from Gillingham. They've got this one fan who's a bit of a clown, so you probably want to stay away from that football club. Told you, it's all on you.
I appreciate the heads up, Captain Tom. I'll stick to supporting Valencia and enjoying the sunshine, eh?
There you go. See? I've got him out of it. We're all good. We're all good. He's sticking to supporting Valencia. It's a good choice. Alright, APU off. We've got everything that we need. The predictive wind shear. Yeah, cool. Happy days. Everything's on. Let's turn the ignition off. And let's go and request taxi. Santiago ground, land Chile 463, ready to taxi to the active. Yeah, passionate fan base, apart from one person. But I got him out of it, so it's alright.
Land Chile 463, taxi to runway 17 right via Golf Zulu Victor. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 17 right via Golf Zulu Victor. Contact tower 118.1 when ready for departure. Land Chile 463. Beautiful. Right, let's go. Parking brake off. Spool. Set the flaps to 1. Lewis says, bet you feel a little dirty now. Look, not being funny. Who was it that said it? Gemma. Gemma was the one that said it. So it's Gemma's fault for asking the question. He was going to check him out. I told him not to. And he also laughed at the clown comment, so he knows. But he follows the football. He's a Valencia fan. Being from Valencia, he actually supports his hometown club. Right, let's get ourselves over to Buenos Aires. Jim says, Tom, have you seen Raw from last night with Taker's return? Yes, I didn't watch it. I did catch up on some highlights and stuff. I've seen people going about mixed reviews. Like, I know Taker came out after, spoilers, Rhea Ripley won the Women's World Championship. There was a lot of confusion with a lot of things last night as well, from what I've seen. I think the best part for me was Hulk Hogan getting booed out the building. That was that was just brilliant. But yeah, other than that, like what, 4 matches on a 3.5 hour show, something like that. So yeah, lots of mixed reviews from what I've heard. So, taxiing out to 17, right? Jim says, right, his song intro, was that Sad But True intro? Because it sure sounded like it. Yeah, so back in the day, when The Undertaker was going through his American Badass thing, he had that song. That, you know, that Kid Rock song, American Badass, which I think is ripped off of Sad But True. That's the song he had. I can't play it for obvious reasons. I mean, I could. But yeah, so he had that song, and yeah, it's completely ripped off from Sad But True. Yeah, so it's actually Kid Rock, but it is a rip-off of the Metallica song. I think it would have been a lot better if he used the Metallica one, but yeah. Once we get on the straight, I'll play it so you can see the difference. Like, if you know the Sad But True song that Jim has requested it on our request nights a couple of times. I'll give you the Kid Rock one in a second. It's another one that gets a lot of stick. Is old Kid Rock for ripping off songs, such as was it All Summer Long or something like that? That's ripped off from Sweet Home Alabama or something, isn't it? Right, here we go. So this is the Kid Rock one that Jim was on about just now. Recognize it? No? If you know your Metallica, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, so that's the Kid Rock, right? Here is the Metallica one. Yeah? See? So this is the Metallica one, and Kid Rock ripped this one off to make The Undertaker's American Badass theme song. This will get like claims, but it'll be fine. So you can see the similarities, and it's basically like the backing track. So we took the backing track basically of that song and then turned it into the Undertaker's American Badass theme song. There you go. bit of knowledge there for you. Because I thought it was the original. I thought it was like the original Kid Rock, and then I heard "Sad But True" for the first time, and I was like, "Why have I heard this before?" And then it then struck me. I was like, "Oh my god!" Nothing like Taker giving her a nod and Ripley smile was brilliant. Yeah, I mean, as if she needed to be any more of a star than she already is. But it was like a nice little moment. Right, so we are nearing the threshold for departure, so we'll let Alejandro know that he should probably take his seat, because I don't particularly want him standing up for this one. Alejandro, probably time to take a seat. It is almost time for departure.
Understood, Captain Tom. Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Thank you. Right, so let's go over to tower now. And I think we've got a few aircraft coming in, so we might have a bit of a wait here. Bit of a wait, I'd say. Here comes the first one, I think. So the problem is, so there is another program that I'm going to look into as well, where it has its own traffic injection, so it will pick up on the traffic that's around you. So this one doesn't do that. But there is another one that basically injects its own traffic into it, and will recognize, like, you know, you have like ATC chatter, from sort of like your other airlines and stuff. So it's a little bit more realistic, maybe, in a way. Because I could request takeoff now and it'll tell me to go. And I'm like, well, I can't go because there's an aircraft on the runway and there's another one coming in. So, just one of those things. Jim says Hogan getting booed was hilarious as he thanked the fans. Just shows he sticks to the script. Others, such as The Rock or Cena, would have ad-libbed the promo. Yeah, it was funny. It was so funny. I watched a clip earlier of Hogan getting booed as he was doing his promo. I was like, mate, come on. But then that's all to do with his like racism and stuff like that he did as well. It was funny. So Alejandro has taken a seat, ready for departure. We're not quite ready yet because we've got another airplane coming in. Once that airplane is there it is, there. Sky Airlines, that one. So we can request it, and then what we'll do is we'll line up, because we have a bit of separation now between the landing aircraft and the one that's coming in as well. I can see it on the TCAS system just there. So let's go for tower, and here we go. Santiago Tower, land Chile 463 at runway 17 right, ready for departure to Buenos Aires.
Land Chile 463, Santiago Tower, runway 17 right, wind 165 at 13, cleared for takeoff.
See? So now I know for a fact there's an aircraft on the runway, but it doesn't recognize that.
Land 706 Heavy. You'll stay with me for departure.
Clear for takeoff, runway 17 right, land Chile 463. So it won't recognize it.
Good evening, Tower.
LATAM 64 Santiago Tower, good evening.
So let's line ourselves up. We should be okay now for departure. And if we are, we'll keep the aircraft rolling. Should be nothing on the runway. Nope, that Sky Airlines has come off. So we'll keep the aircraft rolling and we'll go for a rolling takeoff. So here we go. Let's get ourselves over to Buenos Aires. Beautiful weather for it as well. %. And toga that bitch. See how much the rudder's got to be kicked in here. Alright, V1 and rotate. Lovely. Positive rate clear up. And then we'll leave that there. We'll stick the autopilot on to send our climb here to 2000, and then we'll try and manage the speed here.
November 3 Mike Papa, contact
Right there,
departure.
job done.
Over to departure, 83 Mike Papa.
Cool, so the aircraft is pretty much configured now, so we're pretty much...
Santiago Tower.
Look at the wing shaking there because of the turbulence. Oh shit. Look how beautiful that looks.
3, contact departure on 123.8.
That is stunning. The roar. Magnificent. Back in a second with that one. Rick Calkins, there's a name we've not seen for a while. Good evening to you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. I've also got to go and do contact departure. Contact departure on 123.8, Land Chile 463. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. It says, good evening, everyone, from a snow-covered Kansas City, Missouri. Santiago departure, good afternoon. Land Chile 463 with you, climbing to 4,000 feet. 6,000 feet, sorry. Might have screwed that up a little bit.
Land Chile 463, Santiago info identified. Good evening, Santiago QNH 1015.
QNH 1015, Land Chile 463. Right, so leveling out at the moment. Just waiting for further clearance to get our asses up a bit more. But, beautiful takeoff. Under some beautiful scenery. That is quite impressive. Yeah. We need to start climbing soon, so hopefully just going to hold for I think 6,000 feet at the moment. Beautiful, love it, love the Fenix 321. It's a lovely, lovely machine. Oh no, that's Alright, so should start climbing shortly. Hopefully. Please. But yeah, good to see you, Rick. Hope you're doing well. Shouldn't have to request a climb, surely. It does have our flight plan logged, so it should tell us. Maybe we might need to request it. So this is in like a beta version, so not everything is perfect at the moment. So let's do it. Santiago departure, Land Chile 463, requesting climb to a higher altitude, please.
Land Chile 463, climb flight level 370.
I don't particularly want to climb to 370. Santiago departure, can Land Chile 463 request flight level 340?
Land Chile 463, climb flight level 340.
Ideal. Climb flight level 340, Land Chile 463. Cool. Let's climb on this bitch. Right, here we go. Good to hear that you're better, Rick. It is really good to see you. Oh, lovely. So if your screen went black there, I went into full screen mode. Oh, state of that view there, look. It's a little bit naughty. Listen to those engines. I do hope we're going to clear those mountains. Yeah, we should do. We should be alright. Beautiful. Look at the wings rocking. Can you see the wings rocking there? We'll clear these quite easily. It's fine. Right, out of full screen. Let's get some more screenshots on Volanta. Keep the ascent here to 2,000 feet per minute. Surprised, I mean, like I said, I would not have wanted to do this sort of run by running like 6,000 feet into this particular area. That doesn't fill me with confidence. So there's obviously one or two things to still work out with it. Ooh, excuse me. Plenty of space.
Yes, we are now at a safe altitude and you are welcome to use your electronic devices. Please ensure they are in airplane mode. Also, I want to remind you that after our snack service, we will be offering articles from the LATAM shop. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
See, now I'm really curious to know what's in the LATAM shop. Lewis says, does this new software also control the AI traffic? Are you on about the one I'm using now? Because I don't think it does. I think it's just any other voice you hear is real people talking to ATC. Whereas the other one I'm thinking of potentially going on to is it controls the AI traffic too. So I'm looking to test with that one as well, and just see what the I mean, this is good fun. I don't think you get as many voices with the other one as you do with this. That's my only concern. So it's like you got to weigh up the pros and cons. Basically, it's like, do you use this for just for the comedy purposes of like the voices, or if you want like the AI traffic to be controlled too, and make it a little bit more realistic and maybe less comedic in a way, because you're not going to get cabin crew, so you're only going to have yourself talking to ATC. Whereas this one, you know, it's like you have to use your own judgment. We'll clear it. We're all good. How stunning that is as well. The detail on this is quite impressive. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll ask Alejandro, Gemma. I'll ask him. I'll ask him what's being sold in the LATAM shop. Alejandro, when you are selling things from the LATAM shop, what kind of items are there that people can buy? Generally curious.
Oh, Captain Tom, we have a variety of items in the LATAM shop. There are snacks, drinks, travel accessories, and some lovely souvenirs from our destinations. I'm sure our passengers will find something they like.
Oh, there you go. Souvenirs, very good. Alejandro, are we selling any model aircraft from the LATAM shop of the A321? Asking for a friend.
Oh, Captain Tom, I don't believe we have any model aircraft of the A321 available in the LATAM shop on this flight, but we do have some lovely other items for our passengers.
I'm a little bit worried about this little bit here. Oh, we'll clear it, it's fine. Snowy top mountains here, but we are just just about clearing it. Oh, I don't have... Do I not have custom views for this? Oh, I thought I did. Obviously not. Quite impressive, though.
Captain, all doors in park. Dear passengers, we have reached our final parking position. Captain Tom Whittle and the cabin crew are now saying goodbye.
Hey.
Wish you a nice stay here in Buenos Aires or safe ongoing
Hey.
travel.
Alejandro, we haven't reached Buenos Aires yet. Why are we saying goodbye to the passengers?
Oh, Captain Tom, I apologize for the confusion. We haven't landed yet, so we shouldn't be saying goodbye to the passengers. I'll make sure to clarify that we're still in the air and will be landing shortly.
No, not shortly. Alejandro, we've still got like an hour and a half to go. I thought you were supposed to be professional.
Understood, Captain Tom. We have a bit more time to enjoy the flight and take care of our passengers.
We do, we've got an hour and 23 minutes. What's he on about? Oh, this could get this could get real tasty. Are we gonna... Yeah, we'll clear it, it's fine. Some beautiful scenery though, I must admit. Looks cracking. That looks a lot higher than it is, but we'll clear it, it'll be fine. Alejandro, Dale Winton in the YouTube chat is asking if you're selling life jackets or whether we have some on board just in case. Have that, Lewis. Take that. 2 nights in a row now.
Oh, Captain Tom, we do have life jackets on board, but they're not for sale. They're located under the seats for safety purposes.
So you got away with that one, you didn't ask. Paul Hussey coming in with the super sticker, appreciate it, thank you so much. One of many ways you can support the channel this evening. If you are feeling like it, you can gift some memberships to those that are here in the chat that might not have one. You can also super chat, super sticker as Paul Hussey's just done, or drop a donation via the Ko-fi link, which is pinned to the top of the chat. Entirely up to you. Otherwise, you can do the thing that is completely free and does not cost you a thing, which is by leaving a like on the stream. The more likes, the more eyes we get on the streams, which can only mean good things. So Alejandro thought we were landed at Buenos Aires, which was interesting because Janet didn't do that yesterday. She didn't think we'd landed. Can Alejandro sing Old Shep? No, because if he starts, I can't stop him. So technically that's a lie. I can stop him, but for realistic purposes, no. He might not know what Old Shep is. Alright, fine. Let me ask him. Let me ask. Hang on. Alejandro, Dom in our YouTube chat is asking whether you know or whether you can sing Old Shep.
Oh, Captain Tom, I do know the song Old Shep, but I'm not sure if my singing would be up to par for our lovely passengers. Maybe I can save that for after the flight, eh?
Oh God, he knows the song. He knows the song, but he won't sing it, so that's a good thing. Alejandro, it's fine. Just wanting to see if you knew the song. There's no need to sing it.
Oh, understood, Captain Tom. No need to sing, eh? Just thought it might lighten the mood a bit.
Oh, no, don't say that, because now people are going to be like, lighten the mood, lighten the mood, lighten the mood. And now I've egged it on, which means it's going to happen. Which means I have no choice but to ask to see if he can actually sing it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alejandro, if you want to sing Old Chap and lighten the mood, feel free to do so. It's not going to lighten the mood at all. It's going to depress people.
Captain Tom, I appreciate the offer. Maybe I'll save my singing for later, eh? Let's keep the mood light with some friendly service instead.
There you go. See, I tried, and he didn't want to do it. I think he's he got stage fright. Gemma's booing. Don't, because he'll open the doors mid-flight and he'll kick you out. So I'm intrigued to know why we're still on the departure frequency. We have got an hour and 13 to go. It is a quick flight, this one. Crossing over into Argentina. No, Dom, I can't do that. I don't think any of them would sing the song anyway. Lewis has dodged a bullet. I know. I was getting ready to properly depress myself. I can't fire him mid-flight. What's the matter with you? Listen, I thought it was good enough that he laughed at the fact that a clown supports Gillingham. I thought that was good enough. Alright, so Wayne's with you tomorrow. Wayne has given me the route for the run tomorrow. He is using this means nothing to me, so I don't know. DRS class 68 from Carlisle to Preston tomorrow. Does that mean anything to anybody? It doesn't mean anything to me because I'm not fully trained up and whatever with trains. If only Janet was around. But Wayne has sent me a picture of it, and the livery looks pretty decent. Oh, DRS, Direct Rail Services. There you go, Direct Rail Services, Class 68, Carlisle to Preston tomorrow. I've just seen it on the front of the train. I was like, oh, that's what it stands for. That's what it stands for. There you go. Lewis, if it's 2 nights in a row that we get that would be brilliant. So I'll ask him that because I think that's well worth asking. Alejandro, we asked this question to Janet last night, and we want to ask you this question. Do you think Wayne will ever be able to drive a train and not flip it? Flip it, tip it, same thing.
Captain Tom, that's a funny question. I think Wayne might need a bit more practice before he can drive a train without flipping it, eh? But who knows? Maybe he'll surprise us all one day.
2 nights in a row, baby. 2 nights in a row. Get that bum cream out. Sorry, burn. Get the burn cream out. 2 nights in a row. Let's go. Oh dear. That's quite funny. 2 nights in a row. First it was Janet, now it's Alejandro. Don't crash my train, don't crash my train, Fernando. Don't crash my name, don't crash my name, Alejandro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached cruising altitude on LATAM Airlines Flight 463, flying from beautiful Santiago to vibrant Buenos Aires. We will be starting our snack and drink service shortly, and I must say, we have some delicious options available, including our savory nuts and delightful chocolate bars. After the service, we will also have articles from the LATAM shop available for you to browse. Thank you for flying with us today.
What amazes me, we're still on the departure frequency. Why are we still on there? Whoa! Rick Calkins coming in with a super chat. Nothing said, just a super chat. That is impressive. Thank you so much, Rick. Like I said before, it is very, very good to see you again. And that is just amazing. So thank you so much. That's yeah, it really, really does mean a lot, and it will go straight back into the channel. It doesn't go into pockets. It just goes straight back into the channel for some more content, especially with all the stuff that's coming on the flight sim over the next few months. So that's exactly what will happen with your donations. So thank you so much. That is incredible support. Jim says the carriages on the train go round and round, round and round, round and round. The carriages on the train go round and round up in the air. Like it. Very good. Might see that tomorrow. Who knows? Alejandro doesn't have faith in Wayne, nor does Janet. Forgot how this is done. Oh, don't. You're fine. No, you're fine, honestly. You're all good. It is greatly appreciated, so thank you. Oh, Lord. 2 degrees tomorrow. That'd be nice. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, listen to the scream. Go on then. Beautiful. So, funnily enough, there are parts of South America that aren't streamed for one reason or another. And there are like what looks like snow on the ground is actually the clouds from the maps that they use here as well, which is quite interesting. Lewis says Wayne's YouTube shorts appeared on my feed of Wayne catapulting in the air. It's a beaut. It's a beaut, Clark. It's good fun. Makes me laugh every time I watch it. I do it just like every now and again, just a quick nosy at it.
Land Chile 463, contact Mendoza Center on 122.1.
It's great fun. Contact Mendoza Center on 122.1, Land Chile 463. Mendoza Center, good evening. Land Chile 463 with you, flight level 340. Other people are going to hear that.
Landing via the home coast 7 traffic for the ILS runway 17 left approach into Santiago, QNH to 1018, goal 1476.
Land Chile 463, Mendoza Center identified. Good evening.
I think you missed a trick. Should have put sound effects over it. Well, I did think about it, but because I had to screen record it and it's on my phone, so I've not like properly edited it. I mean,
Land Chile 463, Mendoza Center, climb flight level 370.
oh no, I don't want to. Mendoza Center, Land Chile 463. Can we stick with a cruise of flight level 340, please? Beautiful terminology there.
Land Chile 463, maintain flight level 340.
Get in. Maintain flight level 340, Land Chile 463. So everything I'm saying on the ATC is getting recorded and other people can hear it. So I don't know whether to kind of just go all extravagant with it. And just see what happens. How many views has Wayne's Flying Train had so far? Let's have a look. Oh, not many, but I'm fine with it. I just think it's great fun. I just think it's great fun.
America 501 with information, Julie, ready to pick up IFR clearance to Santiago. We cleared to Santiago with information Juliet current. We're going to Santiago via UMAC A1C departure, then Nassau departure runway 36, initial climb 5000, departure 124.2, squawk 167. American 501.
American 501, read back correct.
It's his voice realizing he's not going to make it, then blames a glitch. Oh, it's always a glitch. It's always that the Sims will be the death of us. Don't hate the game, hate the player. I also know it's the other way around, but whatever. Although in Wayne's case, it's more hate the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game, or whatever. Nah. It's the player's fault, but it's fine. It's normally a glitch. So what I would like, because I need to, again, there's so many planes to use in the flight sim, it's incredible. I'd like for you to think about an aircraft that we haven't used for a very, very long time. Doesn't matter how long, just a very, very long time. Give me some suggestions for next week's schedule. I always say this because I want to see what people kind of want to see in terms of like aircraft for the flight simulator. There are a few that we haven't used for a long time, and I can never try and fit them in. Like, I can never try and get them into a week schedule. So I kind of want to see what peeps want to see. Seaplane, okay. Wayne's gone for ATR. Of course he has. But you're not wrong. We haven't used the ATR for a while. I'm trying to think when the last time we used it was. I can't think. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Booker T, I think in TNA, I dig at the game, obviously. Did he say that then? Oh no, he did. No, I'm thinking of it now. Yeah, I didn't realise it was a dig towards Triple H. 777-300 or A340, good shouts. We've not used the well, I mean, away from the streams and stuff, I used the 777 at the weekend, but not used it on stream for a while. A380, difficult because unless you do like the long haul, which I keep putting off, and I will do it at some point. Maybe now we've got this new ATC thing, I might do it sort of the following weekend. But it's tricky because there's not many short haul routes you can do with it. But it's a very good point because we need to use that a lot. Excuse me, a lot more. And it would also depend whether it's on the sim as well. Well, never confirmed, but come on, obviously. Oh, okay. Well, possibly. I mean, it's more subtle than what Cody did at All In with their sledgehammer to the throne. It's a little bit more subtle than that. Or VKM, which was also interesting. Cessna Caravan. It's one we've not used actually ever, is the Caravan, and you could use it for certain things, like short American runs. A320, I haven't even re-downloaded that yet. Since reinstalling the flight simulator, I've got to reinstall it, which I can do now because I've had to free up some space. Gemma says, what have I missed? Basically, I want some input for aircraft that we've not used for a very long time. And I mean a very long time. I've got a few on the top of my mind that I can think of that we've not used for a long time, which is like the Boeing 717, A330, the 200, we've not used that for a while. A340, we haven't used that for a while. So some suggestions, Fokker 28 as well, we haven't used that for a while. Just want some suggestions to what you want to potentially see for next week. Lee says A300, luckily for you, that's coming on Thursday. We're doing Rome Chiampo. In fact, it's actually on your screen right now. Rome Chiampino to Leipzig on Thursday. E190 E2, probably need to reinstall that as well. That's another one that we haven't done for a while. A310, yeah, A310. It does work. I've managed to get it working again. But some good suggestions coming through, which is good. The shorts, yes, of course, Gemma. The shorts box thing. I haven't used that for a while. I think that was going to be like in replacement for the ATR, which didn't work, but now works. So we're pretty much on point with it. The A3. Oh, yeah, the A3, yeah, I know which one you're about. Get round to it eventually. Even if we wait for 2024. I think it's compatible now with 2024 as well. Jim says Cessna 172, London Heathrow to Sydney. Oh wait, somebody else is meant to be doing that one. Yeah, I don't want to be copying. God, I don't want to like hear people's routes and then copy them. That'd just be no. 319 BE8 retro. Now we're just looking at aircraft, not liveries and things like that. Just want aircraft that we've not used for a long time. Like I said, I think like the 717 we haven't used for a while, and I know that's had a bit of an update as well. I'm thinking of like I'm running through what's on the sim. I think it's like 747 we haven't used for a while. A300 DHL coming up on Thursday. 319. When was the last time you used a 319? There you go. Someone could do some digging. Last time we used a 319. I want to say wasn't British Airways. Was it EasyJet? Was it EasyJet? I don't know. I don't remember the last time we used the 319. A318. When did we use that last? Oh, Mexicana, wasn't it? Was when we used that. That's quite recent. That's like last month. Plenty of choices. Okay. I'll take it into consideration. Beautiful. They've done such a good job with the 321. The sim's been crying out for a 321 CEO. A400 we've not done for a long time. Very good shout. And any business jets? Yeah, business jets we've not done for a while. There is one in particular. Challenger 350, which I've been using and can say that works, so we've got that as an option. Of course, we've got the Global as well, Global 6000 or the Global Express to use on potential long haul stuff. Plenty of options. Military. I mean, that just narrows it down for Wayne, doesn't it? Military. Military. I'll tell you what we've not used for a while. Airliners. Alright, 45 minutes to go. Alejandro, could you make sure that Carl in our YouTube live chat gets his chocolate bar? I don't want him forgetting about his chocolate bar.
Understood, Captain Tom. I'll make sure Carl gets his chocolate bar.
There you go. Don't say he doesn't look after you, because he will. Sod off. I did not... Last time we did military was not when I abandoned it on the runway. Carl, is there any particular chocolate that you wanted? I'll see if Alejandro's got it on board. Sorry, departure lounge. That's me. Wayne says, "Hey, 350. How could I forget?" Yeah, we've not used the filler 350 for a while until the Any Builds one comes out. Yorkie. Oh, good lord. Will they have that in Chile? Oh no, we'll find out. Alejandro, in regards to the chocolate bar for Carl, do we have a Yorkie bar on board?
Oh, Captain Tom, I'm afraid we don't have any Yorkie bars on board, but we do have some other delicious chocolate options for Carl.
Unfortunately, yeah. No Yorkies. Jim says that was St. Martin with a C-17, but I also remember storm chasing. So that was with the God Almighty, the Aurora in it, Aurora or whatever the other one is, like the other version of it's called. That actually turned out to not be very good. Fucker! Why is it crashed? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's alright, it's fine. You're all good. You're all good. No need to panic. We will reload in, it's absolutely fine. What the hell? It's fine. So we've still got time to complete it, so we're absolutely fine. It's not an issue. I will just play in my mind where I think we'll get to, and I think we may have to request clearance again. Once we're in the air. I generally can't believe it's done that. I just sat here and all of a sudden it just popped up saying looking for a game to capture. I'm like, why? I haven't got a great deal open. So I don't understand why it's done that. So we're like 43 minutes away. So actually we're making some pretty decent time. So yeah, we've got plenty of time to complete this. It's not an issue. Now you get to watch the pain of having to reload it. Here we go. Oh my god, I can't believe it crashed. Well, that's your problem. That's not my problem. It's all good. We're all good. Is Alejandro still with us? Alejandro, are you still there? No, he's not there. Gotta wait for the sim to load up. Microsoft Flight Simulator, you have a 10.5 gig update. I doubt it. I very much doubt it. But we were actually making some very good time. So still got some time to complete it. So it's not an issue. Right, let me work some things out here. Give me a sec. Yeah, see, I don't know why I did it. Not a clue. Not a clue. It's fine. You did a storm chase with an F-18 when you buzzed down Blackpool coastline. That's true. I do remember that, actually, to be fair. So what we'll do is I'll load the flight plan in and then just work out where I think we would be. It's not an issue. We're all good. I'm just a bit shocked. It's the first time it's happened for a long, long time. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, there was no tower. That's right. I forgot to add the forgot to add do the download for it. So there was no like tower, which was a bit odd. I think there should be there. It should be there now, I think, from what I can remember. Okay, so where do I think we would be? So, oh god, this is the problem now. So because we got Fenix, I don't. Okay, this might be a bit challenging. So, so the Fenix, I think, when it loads in, will start off with like cold and dark. So I think even when we spawn in the air, I think it's going to be cold and dark, which could be fun. Possibly. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. I think it generally is a lack of space. So I've got to, at some point, sit down and go through my PC and try and get rid of as much shit as possible. I think it'll be fine. It's all good fun. Okay, that's fine. So it's going to take a bit of time to load. So I'm just going to take my camera off and I'll be back in a moment. Just while it does its thing. Back in a sec. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. It still hasn't done. It's fine. We're all good. So I think we would be... Okay. Okay. We'll see. It's fine. We'll crack on. So, whilst we're here, and whilst we're waiting for the sim to do its thing, as I've mentioned before, down below is the rest of the schedule for this week. In the meantime, woohoo! Right, this is gonna be very interesting. So, oh sugar! All right, that's the flight plan. I think we'd be about here. Oh, but then I'm scared because then it's like... Oh, God. Okay. So 36 minutes. That sounds about right. Yep. Let's go. I have got zero idea how this is going to pan out, but we're going to go for it together. I've got an awful feeling the plane's going to spawn without any power. Just a horrible feeling I've got. Or what it could do is spawn on the ground. The fuck's this? Why has it spawned us on the ground?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached our final parking position here at Minister Pistarini International Airport.
No, we haven't.
On behalf of Captain Tom Whittle, First Officer Random, and the entire crew, we would
No.
like to thank you for flying with LATAM Airlines
No.
Flight 463 today.
No.
We hope you have a wonderful stay here in Buenos Aires or safe travels to your next destination.
No.
It has been our pleasure serving you, and we wish you all the best.
Right, panel
Bye.
states. God. Right. It's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. So what we'll do... This is the problem with Fenix aircraft. Is you can't just load in. No, so you got to like set the aircraft up again, and it's a little bit like... It's a little bit annoying. Don't know what any of that means. That's 3,000 there. We'll sort that out in a sec. Like I said, we got plenty of time. It's not an issue. Fuck. So, let's request it. It should. Fuck me. Okay. Is that because we've not got... Oh, we should do. Okay, it's not doing it this time. Okay. Doesn't matter, it's fine. Eventually one of these streams we're going to go wrong. Okay. So I'll tell you what. Okay. Give me a sec. We'll get this done. It's all good. SEZ. Cost index was 5. 34,000 feet. So what it's going to do now is going to screw up with Volanta as well, which is not particularly great. 60. I'll just put random numbers in because why not? 29.8. It's fine. We remain calm. We're all good. Into that approach there. So Asada. So how close were we? Oh, we weren't too far off. That's fine. So we want Logan, and then what we're going to do is we're going to slew ourselves. In fact, that's absolutely fine. We only need the one. Let's insert that. That's fine. Let's get rid of... Fuck. Let's get rid of... that. And then let's go to there. Let's go direct to Logan. Right. Okay. We're good. So, engines are started as well, which is fine. We'll go standard on the stick there. Get him up to 34,000. Cool. Right, now what we want to do is it happens. It's all fine. We're just going to slew ourselves up to the altitude that we need to be. No idea if this is any close, but we'll go for it. See what happens. Okay, that's fine. So we are moving, which is all well and good, at 420 knots, which again is fine. Oh, we're at 50. Oh my good lord, we're at 53,000 feet. Okay, fine. So aircraft is pitching up for some reason. That's fine. It's fine. Not an issue. We'll sort it. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's just working out. That's what we've done. Yeah, absolutely fine. Not an issue. Yeah, we're all good. Yeah, 53,000 feet. I sort of overcooked it a little bit, but we're fine. We're alright. The aircraft has a flight plan. We're all good. I should probably put a bit more fuel in, which I will do. in the tanks. Let's load the aircraft. Instant. Yeah, 7,000. Yeah, absolutely fine. Make sure that's on there. That's fine. If we descend quickly, we should then pick up some more speed again. Absolutely fine. There's always ways around it. It's not an issue. Main thing is, what we did was that we've picked up where we've left off. That's the main thing for us, is that we've picked up where we've left off. So, like I said, these things are going to happen. I just didn't expect it to happen this evening, but it's fine. It's not an issue. 5527. Is that what we were given? 5527. On. Oh no, we're good. Mendoza Center, LAN Chile 463, confirming still with you.
Nobody is listening on 124.5.
Cool. That's because we haven't clicked it. That's fine. Mendoza Center, LAN Chile 463, confirming still with you. Try again.
LAN Chile 463, Mendoza Center identified. Good evening.
Cool. So we should still have the flight plan. We're not going as quick as we should do though, which is interesting. Let's see if we can get that up to... where we need it to be. Right, back on track. So we're all good. Not an issue.
LAN Chile 463, Mendoza Center. Expect the SAMV-7 uniform arrival. In about 15 minutes, I'll start your descent.
Expect the ASAD-7 uniform arrival in about 15 minutes. LAN Chile 463.
LAN Chile 463, Mendoza Center. Contact is Ziza Center on 135.5.
Contact Buenos Aires Center on 135.5, LAN Chile 463. It's absolutely fine. There's ways around it. The Fenix aircraft are the hardest ones to deal with when the sim crashes. But we have worked it out. Let's just have a look here. So landing lights are off, that's fine. They need to be on. Beacon lights need to be on. That's on. Sure, why not? They need to be in the off position. There. Yeah. Lights on there. Yeah. Okay. So we're fine. We're alright. We're gaining the speed again, like we said. 24 minutes out. We're absolutely fine. So we've pretty much caught up to where we need to be. So it's not an issue. We're absolutely fine. Worth a clip for the end of year, highest flight. Well, it's not the highest flight. I think I'm trying to get the slew on it to get to a height where it was like good enough, but I think I overcooked it, and overcooked it big time. So it's the Sim's fault. Alejandro, are you still with us? The flight simulator crashed on us, and I had to reload the sim. Are you still with us?
Oh, Captain Tom, I'm still here. Just keeping an an eye on our lovely passengers and making sure everything is running smoothly, eh? Let me know if you need anything.
Apologies as well, Alejandro, for temporarily going up to 53,000 feet. That was my own doing. Did any of the passengers black out?
No worries, Captain Tom. I didn't notice any passengers blacking out, so it seems like everyone is doing just fine. Just a little excitement for them, eh?
Fantastic. That's all I want to hear. That's absolutely fine. Thank you for the report, Alejandro. We'll be descending in about 10 minutes' time.
Understood, Captain Tom. I'll prepare the cabin for descent.
See? How professional can he be? Absolutely fine. So we've got the speed to where we want it to be now. Fuel is fine.
Chile 463, contact Aziza Center on 135.5.
Yeah, landing's in there as well. Happy days. Contact Aziza Center on 135.5. Land Chile 463. Totally forgot to do that. Buenos Aires Center, good evening. LAN Chile 463 with you, flight level 340.
LAN Chile 463, Aziza Center identified. Good evening.
What's with all the attendants saying, eh? Are they all Canadian? I don't know. I don't know why they say that. I think it's just how they've been programmed. But it's fine. I mean, the aircraft is you know, we're here. It's all good. Like I said, these things will happen. The sims will crash every now and again. Can't be any worse than what 2024 is doing. So, it's the first time we've had a sim crash for... When did this? Oh, since the Lufthansa 777 freighter flight before Christmas. It's been a couple of weeks. Even before that was a long time since. So it's absolutely fine. It's not an issue. But evening to John Brown. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. We've had a bit of entertainment. The sim crashed, and we had to reload in. The Fenix was then spawned on the ground, so it's kind of mucked up the Volanta stuff, which is annoying. But it will record a buttery landing at 4 knots. So I mean, not many people can land an A321 at 4 knots, but it's absolutely fine. Aziza Center, LAN Chile 463, ready for descent.
Descend via SAM V7 uniform for the ILSW runway 11 approach into Aziza. QNH 1009er.
Descend via ASAD 7 uniform for the ILS Whiskey runway 11 approach. Can we get a flight level to descend to, please, LAN Chile 463?
Chile 463, descend flight level 228, then continue as filed via SAM V7 uniform for the ILSW runway 11 approach.
What's with flight level 228? LAN Chile 463, can we request flight level 220 for descent?
LAN Chile 463, descend flight level 220.
Descend and maintain flight level 220, LAN Chile 463. Even better. Okay, let's go. Let's begin our descent for Buenos Aires. These things happen. It's how you handle it. Like, I think before I'd probably just give up, whereas like now I'm just like, okay. I'm like, it's fine. As long as there's plenty of time to do it and complete the flight, we're all good. And there was. Or is, rather. Could you imagine Del Boy as a flight attendant on... Oh, good lord, could you imagine? Aye. Descend and maintain such and such. Kushti! Janet, you plonker. Yeah, I don't think you can add to your own voices, though. I don't think you can. No, you can only auto-assign, but you can't add, I don't think. This is a feature they're looking at, but I don't think so. Yeah, so I think what it does, or why it crashed, is because I think my computer ran out of memory. So I've had to close down the YouTube studio, so I can't see like the viewing numbers and everything else. But it does mean I've got to get rid of a lot of stuff on my drive. So it also means I've got to get a new hard drive. So there's like... There's a lot I need to do. There's a lot I need to do with it. But a new hard drive is like the one that I need to get, because I need a bigger hard drive. But it's fine. David says crashing on the flight sim is not a common event. Crashing on the train sim, however. Yes. It's not a common event. I think the PC just ran out of memory. I need to get rid of stuff on the hard drive. There's like some downloads that I need to get rid of. Just literally go through like the hard drive, just go through the folders and just try and get rid of as much unnecessary crap as possible. So it's fine, it's all good. But again, like I said, it's all dependent on how you handle it. I could have sat there and just thrown the towel in and just be like, "Nah, I'm good." Let's get the filters back on. There. Okay. Yeah, so I could have just thrown the towel in and just be like, nah, I'm good. But I just know that it would have been so much easier to just reload the sim up, even though I know it takes an absolute bloody age to load in. And we'll get the flight done. It's not an issue. Alejandro, can you... We've got a funny smell coming from the cabin. It smells like the toilet's clogged. Can you just double check on that one for us?
Understood, Captain Tom. I'll check on the situation in the cabin and see if there's anything going on with the toilets.
If you could let us know, because otherwise we might have to divert, because the smell is making my eyes water.
Understood, Captain Tom. I'll check on the situation right away and see if there's anything we can do to address the smell.
Lima Victor Fox, Zulu Kilo Flight Level 150.
Oh dear.
Lima Victor Foxtrot Zulu Kilo.
I had to do it at some point.
Good afternoon.
To do it at some point. At least he took it like a champ. That's the main thing. Alejandro, is there any news on the toilet situation? The smell is really, really bad here, to the point where the first officer's eyebrows have now fallen off. Could you give us an update?
Oh, Captain Tom, I checked the toilets and it seems like one of them is indeed clogged. I'll have the crew address it right away to minimize the smell. Sorry for the inconvenience.
We've got a clogged shitter, everybody. The shitter is indeed clogged. That is confirmed by Alejandro. Some dirty bastard has clogged the shitter. Alejandro, I have some Febreze in my bag. You're more than welcome to use it to get rid of the smell. It is the smell of fresh linen, so that might make the passengers feel a little bit better.
Thank you, Captain Tom. I'll definitely use the Febreze to help with the smell in the cabin. I appreciate your help.
Fucking love this program. You are more than welcome. Can confirm the first officer's eyebrows are now back on his face.
Oh, Captain Tom, I'm glad to hear that the first officer's eyebrows are back in place. Let's keep the mood light and enjoyable for everyone on board.
Oh dear, the little things in life. It's so funny. Oh dear. Listen, it weren't me that said it. Alejandro was the one that said it. He went to go and check what the smell was, because our first officer, we don't have one, but he doesn't know that. The first officer was you know, his eyebrows had fallen off because of the smell, and he confirmed there was a clogged shitter. He's just doing his job, and he did his job well. Taking airline safety to a whole new level. Jim, don't, because that would be the next question. I'm not going to ask Alejandro though. He's had a bit of a rough flight, bless him. Buenos Aires Center, Lanchely 463 would like to request descent to 8,000 feet. No, it was the nuts, Gemma. Nuts did it.
And Chile 463, descend altitude 8,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet, Lanchely 463. Actually, I'm curious. Hang on. Alejandro, when you went to check the toilets, was there a chocolate wrapper in the toilet by any chance?
Oh, Captain Tom, I didn't see any chocolate wrapper in the toilet, but I'll keep an eye out for it. Just a bit of a mess in there, eh?
Okay, so it wasn't Carl then, that's fine. Carl wasn't the one that blocked the toilet, we're all good. Apparently, Alejandro, there's a report of a toy train in the bathroom. Just wonder if you could confirm this. This was said to me by, in fact, one of the passengers has just sort of, I heard a shout to say that there was a toy train in the bathroom. Could you confirm this?
Oh, Captain Tom, I just checked the bathroom, and there is indeed a toy train in there. I'll make sure to remove it right away. Thanks
Fucking Wayne did it. Wayne was the one that clogged the shitter. I'm so sorry, Alejandro. That's that will be my co-host Wayne, who did that. I'm ever so sorry. Fucking Wayne, I knew it was.
No problem, Captain Tom. We all have our moments, eh? Just glad we can keep things running smoothly now.
Fuck's sake, Wayne. Clogging up the shitters, mate. Lewis has returned at the most, I think probably the most wrong time after we found out that Wayne was the one that clogged the shitters. I love this program, I really do. I think it's so funny. It is so funny. And I thought we were going to need to divert as well because of the smell. Fuck's sake, Wayne. Alright, so we're 60 nautical miles away from landing at Buenos Aires. Despite the little technical issue of the sim crashing, I hope you've enjoyed this evening. A reminder that Wayne, who is the culprit for blocking the shitters, is with you tomorrow on the trains. Carlisle to Preston on the direct rail service, class 68. 7 o'clock start for that one. And then I'm back with you with some more of this program as we tune in with the co-pilots instead of cabin crew on Thursday.
Chile 463, contact Aziza, approach on 119.9er.
As we fly the DHL A300 on a cargo run. Should be fun. Contact Aziza, approach on 119.9, land Chile 463. Right, do I show you how this works? I might show you how this works. So for example, right, let me show you how this works very quickly. Oh, okay. So can you not see that? Oh, right. So basically, if I click, you can't see the wording for some reason. I don't know why it's not showing it. If I click 119.9, you see how it's changed at the top there, and then you have like your new flight and you've got recordings and everything else. There's no point me showing you because you can't see the chat. There's no point. But you'll see me holding down some buttons, but I won't do it yet. But yeah, this is say intentions. There is normally a screen here with your previous conversation. For some reason, it's not coming up, and it gives you a list of sort of what you would do, and it's fairly straightforfable.
Land 454.
Yeah, it's not got anything in the middle there, which is a bit odd. It's a shame. Shame you can't see it because it would have been a perfect way to show it off, but never mind. Aziza, approach, good evening to you. Land Chile 463 with you, descending to 8,000 feet.
Chile 463, Ezeiza approach identified. Good evening. Expect the ILS W runway 11 approach into Ezeiza.
Expect the ILS Whiskey runway 11 approach into Ezeiza, Land Chile 463.
Land Chile 463, Ezeiza approach. Contact bearers approach on 133.905.
Contact bearers approach on 133.95, Land Chile 463. Bearers approach, Land Chile 463 with you, descending 8,000 feet.
Land Chile 463, bearers approach identified. Good evening.
So it's very much a straightened approach here to Buenos Aires. Oh god, do I dare do it? Okay, I'm about to do something. I think my computer might be low on memory. If it crashes, oh no.
Foxtrot Zulu Kilo, climb flight level 150.
Oh. Gonna try it. Here we go. Oh no, I've had the message come up. That's not good. Why am I low on space? That's the question. Is that going to hamper the replay? I think we might need to go replayless this evening until I get some stuff cleared off my PC. Scared if I open it, it's going to crash the sim.
Land Chile 463, bears approach. Proceed direct CF11. Descend altitude 2000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 11 approach.
I'm generally terrified it might crash the sim if I try and open the replay up. Would you be alright with a replayless landing? No, I don't use it that. I don't use that. I use Sky Dolly. Descend and maintain 2000 until established on the localizer for runway 11. Land Chile 463. I need to clear a load of shit off my PC, yeah. I mean, it sucks, but the thing is, if I open it and it crashes now, it's going to be a nightmare. And I can't work out why my computer is so low on thingy. I'm going to have to look through it all and just try and clear as much crap off it as possible. It's been fun, though. It's been good fun. Even with, like I say, the technical issues and everything else of the sim crashing because of the memory. That's the only reason I can think of. As we begin our descent to 2,000 feet. Yeah, one night without a replay should be fine. As long as we can butter it, that's all that matters. And then I've got tomorrow to get rid of a load of crap if need be. Well, definitely. Trying to get the speed down at the moment, so bear with the beeping. those out just to help us. Now we can think about setting ourselves up for the landing. There we go. Alejandro, time to take seats. It's time for the arrival.
Okay, Captain. Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
Also, thank you for taking care of the toilet problem. The Febreze is smelling so much better than what was in that toilet. We can now officially blame Wayne for the toilet troubles.
Oh, Captain Tom, I'm glad to hear the Febreze is doing its job. And yes, we can definitely blame Wayne for that little mishap, eh? Thanks for your understanding.
Didn't smell like a little mishap, but yeah, thank you for the hard work this evening, and hopefully we'll be able to land with smoothness and precision. Get ready for the landing.
Thank you, Captain Tom. We'll do our best to ensure a smooth landing. Let's keep the positive vibes going for our passengers.
Good stuff. No! Don't want to open anything else up yet. Right, let's get some more flaps down. Thank you for understanding as well about the lack of a replay this evening.
Land Chile 463. Contact SAEZ Tower on 118.6.
Here we go. Contact SAEZ Tower on 118.6.
2,500.
Land Chile 463. I think that's what he said. Oh, it was, yeah. Right, here we go. SAEZ Tower, good evening. Land Chile 463 with you, 11 miles out for runway 11 arrival.
Land Chile 463, SAEZ Tower, wind 055 at 8. Runway 11, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 11, Land Chile 463.
Roger, contact departure 454.
Right, here we go.
Foxtrot Zulu Kilo, runway 11 is not available at El Palomar. Expect ILS approach to runway 17. Foxtrot Zulu Kilo, contact bears approach on 125.9er.
So hopefully it should pick up the ILS. Sort of wants to. Ten knots of crosswind as well to deal with. Okay, we might. Oh no, it's picked it up. We're all good. Flaps are full, let's go. Time to get your landing predictions in as well. Gemma's gone 189, Carl 176. It's been a fun one. Let's hopefully end it with some butter.
United Tree 24, contact departure on 119.9er.
Jim 193, Wayne 187. See the wind just knocking our aeroplane at the moment.
510, contact departure.
Going to departure, United 510.
Lewis going 170. Here we go.
500.
Shut up.
$100. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Well, I'll take it. Felt a lot smoother than that, won't lie. There you go.
Flight Chile 463, welcome to Ezeiza. Contact ground on 121.75.
Yeah, I can't stop there, mate. Why is the parking brake on? Someone chucked the parking brake on, that was interesting. Okay, right, we'll just taxi down here and just turn off at the first left here. Thank you for the welcome. Contact ground on 121.75, land Chile 463. Yeah, crosswind was interesting. And there we go. I thought that was a lot better than it looked in terms of the landing rating, but still good with the oh god. Oh no, I didn't do as well. It's fine. We'll leave it as it is. There's no traffic because I forgot to put it back in. Aziza ground, land Chile 463 requesting taxi to the nearest gate.
Land Chile 463, taxi to 65 via Hotel Golf. Cross runway 11 at your discretion. Have a good day. Have a nice.
Taxi 265 via Hotel Golf, cross runway 11 at my own discretion, land Chile 463. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. So many technical issues tonight, it's not even funny. But I will look into it. Lewis is off. Jim's gone. Gemma's gone as well. Hope you enjoyed the flight despite the issues. Wayne's with you tomorrow. Then I'm back with you on Thursday, hopefully having sorted out the memory issues. Got there in the end, folks. Excuse me. So I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your evening. Apologies for no replay. We're going to go in to gate number 8. As we get ready to close the stream down. It's been a fun one. Thank you so much. Wayne's with you tomorrow. Back with you on Thursday for some A300 action. But until then, look after yourselves and each other. Don't mind me. Yeah, here we go. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I'll see you on Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Look after yourselves, each other. See you then. Take care, everybody.